Okay, so get ready for your mind to get blown because this chart that you see, this table, okay, it's called the map of consciousness, and how it will affect your life is that you will actually know what is negativity and positivity. We just, sometimes we think like of course that we know what's negative, what's positive. It's we know, but this chart will make it very clear. Okay, so from where do we get this chart? There is a book called The Map of Consciousness Explained. Okay, and you can see, I know the clarity of this table is not very good because I picked it from Google, and this is the best one I could find, not in terms of clarity but in terms of information. Okay, so please watch this video on 1080p full HD. Okay, only then you will be able to see the numbers in this. If you're watching in this video in 240 pixels or something, then you can't see the numbers obviously, so you need high clarity. Okay, so let's get to the point. Okay, what is this thing? Okay, so basically below 200, okay, there is below 200 it's negativity. Okay, as simple as that. We can start watching from 20, level 20. Just for your information, I'll tell you how these numbers are actually. It's not just a difference of 10 like you see 20, 30, 50, 75. It's logarithmic, like it's 10 to the power 20, it's 10 to the power 30, 10 to the power 50. So it is becoming a huge difference when we go up one level. Okay, so at the most bottom you can see 0, it's death. Okay, basically it's death. And on 1000 in the top you can see it's God consciousness. So our goal here will be to achieve at least, no, not at least, at most 900. Okay, because obviously we can't become God. Okay, I'm not even interested in becoming God. So 900 will be our top goal. And let's see what's happening. On 20 it's shame, unworthiness, powerlessness and despair. So these are the most negative emotions. 30 is guilt, insecurity. 50 is apathy, lack of interest, depression. 75 grief, 100 fear, 125 jealousy and desire. Okay, so sometimes we just desire something too much, like I want this, I want this, I want this. And how is that negative? Okay, because we are chasing something too much. We don't want to chase a goal or something like crazy. Okay, because sometimes it's have you ever heard about surrendering, like letting go? Like you take actions for a certain goal, then you let go, then you chill. So that's why we wonder sometimes that the things that I don't want, the opportunities that I don't want are coming into my life, and the things that I'm chasing, like a crazy person, they are not coming. So too much desire is also not good. Let's say it should be around 6, 7 out of 10. Okay, not 10 out of 10, because if you desire too much and someone else gets it, so it leads to jealousy, which is also again negative. So let's go up. 175, pride, discouragement, blame, worry, doubt. So these emotions are much better than the 21s, shame, unworthiness, and 31, guilt and all. So 175 still comes in negativity. Some people think that pride is a very good emotion and powerful emotion, but actually it's negative. Too much pride. Okay, so because sometimes it becomes too much egoistic type pride. Okay, we think ourselves that I'm a very good person, I'm a very spiritual person, and we just deny everything else and we go into denial mode. That's why pride is not very good. Okay, it should be limited. Okay, so what else? At 175, it's frustration, irritation, impatient, overwhelmment. Okay, so these emotions on 175 are better than those 20-30 ones. Okay, so our goal is to recognize where we stand, then we go up the ladder. Okay, a little up. So you can also see anger is at 150, hatred and rage. Okay, not good. Obviously everyone knows rage and hatred and anger are bad. Okay, this is nothing to be explained or something. And let's see what's at 200. It's courage. So the starting of positivity after all these negative emotions, the first one to at least start some positivity is courage. Okay, and courage just means that a thought that I can do it. If you have some goal, or if you are just sad or something, if you just think I can do it, so you are up the ladder and you have just started to get into positivity. Okay, then on 250 it's neutrality, boredom. So how do you think? You must be thinking how boredom and being bored is positive. It's positive because it's nothing bad is happening. You're just bored. It's fine to be bored rather than feeling shame, unworthiness, and all the things under see 20 and 30. Guilt, insecurity, shame, unworthiness. 75 grief, 100 fear. So it's much better to be bored, okay, instead of feeling all those very, very negative emotions. I'm not saying that you should be bored all the time. The point is it's better than those negative ones. Okay, so let's go up the ladder on 310. Okay, I'll just remind you again, 310 means 10 to the power 310. Okay, this is how it all works. If you know a little math, you'll understand what I'm saying. If you don't, it's fine. Okay, you can just ignore it. So willingness obviously means that we are willing to change, or willing to take action, or willing to do something. Okay, we're not just bored. Okay, we're a little up the ladder now. We're willing. And on 400 it's reason, hope and optimism. So obviously if you have hope, it's much better. Reason and optimism. Reason means logic. Why should we do it? So some people say that we should think logically. Okay, we don't let other things come between our decision making. Our emotions should not come. But you can see that there are many levels of consciousness above 400. Okay, so all the science, all the research and all the stuff are at 400, and this is a very good level of positivity. Okay, so science, logic, everything that makes sense basically is here at reason, hope and optimism. Reason means logic, obviously. So when we go up this ladder, okay, when we go up, so it becomes very overpowering to all the logic. Okay, so most probably when I'll talk about the things above this level 400, it will become senseless. That's what I'm saying, because it won't make sense to us, but it's more powerful. Okay, like on 500 it says love, okay, enthusiasm, happiness, positive expectation and belief. So how love is more powerful than logic? We can see many examples, around the world. People do crazy things for love, not just relationships. This love is not just about relationships that we I love you and I want to marry you. Love is basically what you want to do in this world. How can you do something good for the community? Like how what you do can change someone's life, okay, for better. That's the main point. So And you can see that this level 500 is so much overpowering that it will overpower all the negative emotions, obviously below 200, and it will also overpower science and logic. Okay, so the things people do in love makes no sense. That's the reason, because it has overpowered reason and logic. Okay, it's just too powerful. 10 to the power 500 is very much powerful than 10 to the power 400. That's the scientific or mathematical meaning of that. 540 peace, 600, 540 joy, 600 peace, 700 enlightenment. So most of the people who want to think logically here will say now that okay, enlightenment and all this is just bullshit, and this doesn't make sense, we don't believe. Okay, we are scientific people, but that's the reason it's on 700, because the people on the level 400 can't understand that. Okay, and it will not make logical sense when you go above 400. I've already told you that. So yeah, 780 appreciation. So when we appreciate someone, or when someone appreciates you for anything, that's the reason you feel very good for a moment, because see how high it is, 780. Okay, and on 900 it's gratitude, it's freedom, and it's empowerment. So gratitude is very, very powerful positive emotion. Just below God consciousness, you can see on 1000 it's God. Okay, we can't be God. So gratitude means we are just thankful for whatever we have in our life. Like, I'm recording this on a camera. Okay, I'm recording this with a mic. You're watching this video most probably on YouTube. You should be just thankful of these little things. And when we are thankful of the little things we have, of everything we have, we somehow we get even more opportunities and we get more things. If we are just very negative about anything, like, yeah, I have this, so what, like you can see on 175 it's discouragement, blame, worry. See on 175. Okay, so how is this different? If you're saying, yeah, you can't do it, if you're demotivating someone, or if you're blaming everyone else for something that you couldn't achieve, and you just don't want to accept it, so see how negative it is. So on 900 it's gratitude, it's freedom, that you can make your own decisions. Okay, you can do what you want. Okay, it's freedom, empowerment. So this is a little explanation of how all this works. And a very good habit you can do is just think of 5 things every morning for what you are grateful. Okay, every morning, then in afternoon, then before sleeping. 5 things, easy enough. You can write somewhere, or you can text your partner, or you can just keep a notebook app in your phone. So it might seem very like weird thing to do at first, but according to this, your vibrations will go really, really up. Okay, and yeah, that's the reason when we pray, so mostly we say we should start thank you God, you gave me this and that, and that's gratitude. So that's why, see, 900 and 1000 are so close. So the people who don't want to believe in religion or anything, they think that, yeah, doesn't make sense. So it's much better to look at this chart and follow your life according to this, at least for now. Okay, you'll at least know what's negative, what's positive. And one more fact that I want to tell you, according to this book, The Map of Consciousness Explained, 85% of the population lives in negativity, below 200, and only 15% is in positivity. And I've told you that positivity is much, much more overpowering. So that's why the 15% counterbalances all the negative ones. So 85% of the population lives in negativity and only 15% in positivity. So they are counterbalancing each other, so equilibrium is maintained. So it will be hard for you to go into that group of people who are always positive. The default value is always positive in those 15%. Okay, you may be the person, if you are like around 70 or 700 or somewhere there, your default vibration level, so it will be the case that you are counterbalancing your whole city, just one person. So that's how powerful is one positive person compared to all the thousands of or lakhs of negative people. Just one positive person can make a huge difference. Okay, so that's it for this video. Okay, the resources of all the information in this book came from the book called The Map of Consciousness Explained. I'll put a link in the description of that book, of Amazon link. If you want to buy, I personally read this book on Kindle. I love Kindle and Audible. Okay, so that's it for this video. Comment whatever you think, or and want to know your thoughts, comment. Okay, and obviously subscribe to the channel, so when I upload more videos about ideas from books, okay, interesting ideas that can obviously help you in your life, so you will get the notification, you will see the video in your feed. And yeah, like the video so that my video gets a little bit promoted. Okay, please help me, this is a new channel. And yeah, thanks for watching. There's nothing else to say. Okay, bye.